let's say, list all the factor of 24, right? So in order to list all the factor of 24, we're gonna find the product to get 24 first. Any pair of product to get 24. So now let's say 24, I'm gonna think about, okay, what multiplied by what to get 24? I'm gonna just say it's 2, right? And then 2 times with 12, which is 24. So now since 2 is prime number because it's divisible by itself and 1. So now I'm gonna think about 12. 12 is not yet divisible, not yet a prime number. I'm gonna continue next step. So let's say 12, what multiply by what to get 12? I'm gonna say 2 and 6. So now 6 is not yet a 6 here, not yet a prime number. So I'm gonna continue next step. So what multiply by what to get a 6? So I'm gonna say 2's again. 2 multiplied by 3, you get 6. So now since you check all of them, this one is 3. It's a prime number because it's divisible by itself. So I'm gonna say they cannot do anymore. So we're gonna find out any number that be prime in there. So I'm gonna put a tick here, 2, 2, 2, and 3. So then the answer gonna becomes 2 multiplied by 2, multiplied by 2, and then multiplied by 3. And then next, if you want to write all of them into index form, I'm gonna say 2, 3 times, you count 1, 2, 3. So then I'm gonna say 2 cubed multiplied by 3. Okay, let's go to another example. So let's say 36. So what multiplied by what to get 36? So I'm going to just pick a 2 because 2 is a small number and also a first prime number. So then 2 multiplied by what to get 36? I'm just say 18 because you can know that it's a timetable of 18, right? It's in the timetable of 18. You can just know it. There basic knowledge. So now 18 is not a prime number. I'm gonna continue next step. So gonna become, so what times it what to get 18? Some say 2 multiplied by 9, right? To get 18. So then 9 is not a prime number. I'm gonna continue next step. So I'm just say 9 it can be divisible by 3. So I'm say 3 multiplied by 3. So now let's check. All of them is a prime number already and that it's n, so mean that it's done with this operation. So I'm gonna say choose all the primes number and then list down them in order. So 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So I just want to write them into index form, so it just becomes 2 squared times with 3 squared. And then next, I'm just going to 100. So 100, it's you have to think about the pair that multiply to get 100. I'm gonna just start with 2 multiplied by 50, right? So if 50 is not yet a prime number, you're still gonna move on the next step. Like think about what number multiplied by what number to get 50. So I'm gonna just say 2 multiplied by 25, right? 2 times 25 is 50. So now 25 is not a prime number yet. I'm gonna move to the next step. So I'm just thinking about 5 because it can only in a timetable of 5. So then 5 multiplied by 5 is 25. Now let's check. Number 5 here, which already a prime number, which means that we cannot do any more working, any more dividing or any more pair of multiplication. So let's say I'm gonna just write them out. 2 times 2 times with 5 times with 5, right? Pick all the prime number on the left side and the n. So then now I'm going to just say 2 squared times with 5 squared. Okay, let's go to the last example. I'm going to choose with the green color. It looks like the space is already small. Okay, so now let's say 42, the product get 42 is 2 and 21, right? So then let's say 21 is not a prime number, so I'm gonna find the next pair that can get 21. So I'm just say it's 3 and 7 because it is in the timetable of 3 and 3 is already a prime number. So let's say 7 is the last factor, right? And then 7 is a prime number, so we cannot move next step. So we're gonna choose all the answer and write them in order. Okay, let's write down. So I'm gonna become 2 times 3 times 7.